I am Nancy. Thank you for stopping by. Wow. So today we're going to be looking at why diaspora customers don't buy from you and how to fix it. How? Okay. In this season of many Africans being abroad, why are they not looking at you? Because you are easy to find. What's the problem? We're going to be looking at the ready framework, okay? But before that, you see, like we said before, it's not always your price or products that makes people not patronize you. It's like, how do I pay? Or how will I receive it? When I refer people um to vendors, when someone a Clipkulture user tells me, oh, I'm looking for someone to make this kente dress for me, I'm already like, hey God, delivery, delivery. Because many African vendors lose international opportunities because they don't have systems, you know, payments, delivery. Very important. Two things are very important and make people lose sleep, both on the vendor side and on the customer side. And I've been in the middle and it's not funny at all when somebody cannot really guarantee. I'm like, okay, how are you going to ship this thing to this person? Have you ever shipped to the US before? Go and find out from DHL what packages they have for e-commerce, and they're like developing cold feet. And am I the one that will start running there? You see, this is for you if you really want to make a difference and if you really, really want to compete globally. Now, the real problem is this. Let's just create a scenario. You are sitting in Canada and someone finds a beautiful bridal designer, which happens to be you in Nigeria. And they love the designs and they want to place an order. Then the question starts coming to the person's mind, how do I pay this person? And even you on the other end as a vendor are now wondering, how am I going to collect money? How am I going to please let's move beyond that, okay? Because the truth is that the businesses that remove uncertainty will win more customers. Now, in our ready framework, number one thing you must do to make sure that you don't chase diaspora customers away is to receive payments easily. Okay? They want a simple and familiar payment process. Your customers should never struggle to pay you. They are not the ones that should be figuring out how to pay. You'll be talking to someone and say, okay, do you have Flutterwave? Do you have PayPal? Or do you have Stripe? Or do you have Paysta? So it's not the customer that will be advising you. You should already have different payment options and say, we have this. We'll send you an invoice. Do you understand? Because payments also need to be trackable. Okay? So go for, internationally recognized payment options, include card payments. Because this is one thing I know, okay? Even if your business is not familiar, but the payments method you're offering is familiar, you are likely to win that customer. But if your business is not familiar to them, the payment method is not familiar, customer is running away. That one I can tell you for free. So use payment links. Many of these fintech companies, they have payment links. All you have to do is just create an invoice, send it to the person clicks on the link and pays. If you want more lectures on that, you can drop your comments in the comment section and they will do a course on that. So the goal is simplicity, okay? Create a simple payment plan that explains your accepted payment methods, your currency options. Do I take Kenyan shillings? Do I take only dollars? Do I take Ghana cedis? Do I take South African rand? Do I take naira? You understand? Do I take pounds? Do I take euros? Indicate there. Indicate your deposit requirements, your payment deadlines. Oh, you pay 40% within the first 2 weeks and then this, that. Just do that. Okay, be clear. Then we look at E, establish clear expectations. One of the fastest ways to lose a customer is just to scramble everything. Scramble everything. You see, your customer needs to hear answers to questions like, how long will it take to make this dress? I make a wedding dress in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks. Let the customer first of all know how long you make that dress. Okay. What exactly is included? I saw this picture and there was a gele or head tie or dwek. Is the dwek or duku or head tie part of the dress? Please indicate. Because some people will just model and they will tell you, oh, the head tie wasn't included. It's just the dress. Please, your customer did not know that. Okay. How many revisions are allowed? If it's not okay for me, how many times can I say it's not okay? Okay, and what happens after payment? When I pay, what happens? Okay, we start this, we do this, we just give timelines. Okay, once you are clear and the customer is also, once you are clear in your communication and the customer is also clear in understanding, then the process can move without hitches. Then A is arrange reliable delivery. I cannot overemphasize this. Of what use if someone orders something and never gets it? That is a nightmare for you and for the customer, And this is one of the biggest challenges that diaspora customers face. It's a major challenge when I refer Clipkulture users to vendors. I'm always like, please, this person just come and spoil my name because they will now say it was Nancy that gave me this person and the person never delivered. So have reliable systems like we mentioned over and over, be able to explain the shipping options, the delivery timelines, tracking information, customs considerations, and collection procedures. Always give the customer the opportunity for express delivery and let them know the price. I've been there where some people are just there, just talking, and the customer is asking questions and they don't even have information. Have information about delivery on your fingertips because you might be thinking the customer is not ready to pay for express, and the customer is like, look, I don't want to wait beyond 5 days for this thing. I'm ready to pay anything for it, or have the information. So, and then never make promises you can't keep. Don't say I will deliver in our delivery is 7 days, and you know that you are not a delivery company. Please know what you are saying. And don't say it should arrive soon. Soon is not a timeline. Give time frame 7 days, 2 weeks, 10 days, 15 days. Soon is not an answer, please. Specific information builds trust and indicate that clearly. Then D, very important, document everything. In this era where we all have mobile phones, your mobile phones are not just for you to be scrolling up and down on social media. You have notes. Many people have notes in their mobile phones. You have calendars. You have different things that you can use to track, keep record of everything from your payments to your agreements to your measurements to delivery information to client approvals, even phone calls. Keep information, document everything. It protects you and your customer. Because when everything is documented, misunderstandings decrease drastically. Okay, so always confirm important details in writing. Even if you are talking with someone on the phone, maybe you're having a Zoom call with someone and say something, repeat it. Okay, you say you prefer red and purple. She'll say, yes, I prefer red and purple. Confirm it, you write it down. Because sometimes you might hear something that the person did not say. So always repeat, confirm, and then document. Okay, even after a phone call, I've said it's very important. Then why? Yield a professional experience. We've said it before that diaspora customers often become repeat customers and referral sources. So if they will say one satisfied customer is connected to like 10 customers. Okay, so you must have a professional outlook, like we've talked about in other courses and we'll continue to see. Okay, prompt communication, regular updates, respect for timelines. You can't tell the person we're going to present this first draft in 4 days, and then you now do 5 days, and then you're not expecting the person to understand. Understand what? Understand that he should not take your word seriously. Are you kidding me? So please, respect for timelines, transparency. If you are having issues, let the person know, oh, my supplier for Damask is delaying. So I just want to let you know, will it be okay if I can do this on Friday instead of Wednesday as we agreed? Please communicate now. What's the problem? They even follow up after delivery. How was the dress? How was this? How was that? All those things show your human face and it makes the customer feel special, you know. So people don't just remember what you sold, they remember how you made them feel. And I remember some people that made me feel really bad. And I'll be like, this person, I will never do business with this person again. Even if the person delivered everything the way I liked it, but how I felt is what I'll remember. I'm sure you remember some people that you bought things from and be like, I will never. Don't be that business, okay? A great experience will turn your customers into ambassadors. So let's look at the final thoughts, okay? Let's look at the ready framework. Hmm? We said R, remember, receive payments easily. Make payments simple, okay? E, establish clear expectation. Some people did not hear right. They thought the gele was part of the dress. Please let them know the gele is not part of it. Okay. A, arrange reliable delivery. Of what use if you make a beautiful dress and the customer never gets it or doesn't get it on time? So arrange reliable delivery because you create confidence when your logistics is efficient. Then D, document everything. Somebody interestingly said a short pencil is better than a long memory. So document everything, protect yourself and your customers, and then why? Yield a professional experience, have a professional outlook, keep to what you say, set boundaries, carry yourself with confidence, and pass that confidence over to your customer. Because the diaspora vendors, the vendors who win diaspora customers aren't always the cheapest. They're the most professional. They are the most professional and they are always prepared and they have ready systems to be able to handle customers. Don't be the one that doesn't have the capacity to handle customers on a certain level. Then you're asking yourself, why? Why is this person's business growing and my own is not growing? But you've not set up the structures. No, that's not it. So I want you to go through your business again and check whether you have everything. Run it through the ready framework and see what you are lacking in. And if there's any area that you feel we can help you with more information, drop your comments below and we'll come up with something to help you around that area. Remember, in Clipkulture, we are building businesses, African vendors. We are helping them attract diaspora customers, build trusted businesses, and compete on a global scale. So I'm very, very happy that you were here today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video.